After 500,000 views on our modern organic video, you've had questions and today we're answering them. I'm Jen, an interior designer here in South Florida, and today I'm breaking down our most viewed video and telling you where you can source all of the products. Let's break down the basics, as some of you might not be familiar with modern organic style. So when you think of modern organic, think of clean lines, soft curves, warm textures, warm colors, and that's basically what modern organic is. Modern organic is a mix of basically 3 different design styles. You have mid-century, eclectic, and the transitional design style. So mid-century, we're talking stone, rattan, wood elements, clay, plaster, linen, all those materials mix in with mid-century and give you that soft, organic, modern feel. For eclectic, the way that you can mix them together and how we did was we had floral patterns, different colors, then mixed with geometric patterns. So there's a way that you can put all these elements together and have them make sense. That's essentially what eclectic is. It's just bringing a lot of different things that you wouldn't necessarily think go together, and we make them all work seamlessly. How this is different from mid-century modern is mid-century modern has a heavy emphasis on Scandinavian furniture, also metal and glass. Think Frank Lloyd Wright and his architecture, Mies van der Rohe and his architecture. So mid-century has more of a retro vibe to it, bringing in the colors of mustard, orange, teal. Yes, we might incorporate some of that into modern organic, but it's not the main focal point of the design. Got a lot of questions on the countertop. So we sourced our kitchen slabs from Primestone, and they are porcelain, and the name is Calcutta Macchia Vecchia. We chose this because it had the perfect blend of gold tone running through it with a soft white background. And several of you asked, yes, you can cut on porcelain countertops. It is heat safe, stain resistant. It's extremely durable material for your kitchen countertop. It's low maintenance, and that's why we love them and our clients love them. We use Benjamin Moore Chantilly lace on the walls, the trim, and the ceiling. We sourced the antique mirror wallpaper from Philip Jeffries, and it's called Mirror, and the color name is Mercury Glass. And yes, it is vinyl. We sourced our counter stools from Arteriors, and they have a leather seat on them with the soft brass legs. The name of them is Dash Counter Stool. Where did you get the brass lamp from in the kitchen? We actually sourced that from Home Goods. We sourced a lot of the fabrics for this project from Kravit. We love partnering with them on projects, and they source the best fabrics and also the most unique styles. Where are the foyer benches from? We actually made the benches custom, and that is something that we do with our designs. If a piece of furniture isn't properly sized, we'll actually custom make the piece, and then we get to choose our own fabric, which is even better. We chose a special color from Farrow & Ball called Railings, and our cabinet manufacturer was able to use that same exact paint and spray the cabinets with it. This was the first project that we worked with Heston on for the appliances, and this actually came from our clients. They have Heston in their other home, and they really wanted to use Heston appliances in their Florida home. Something we do is we really listen to the clients, and we don't push one brand or another. They really wanted the Heston, and they've been super happy with it so far. So I have to address this one because this one actually made me laugh a little bit. Someone asked why there was an additional piece of carpet underneath the pot in the bedroom. We did that because the pot was really heavy, and our client didn't want dents in their wall-to-wall carpet. So we have this rug under the pot to just protect the carpet. Absolutely, you can. You can easily add in textured pillows, boucle fabric. Grass cloth wallpaper is another great way to bring in a sense of modern organic into a non-modern home. So if you're looking to incorporate modern organic into your own home and you're not working with a designer, I usually suggest for people to check out Lulu in Georgia, Serena and Lily. Paragold is also a really great website. They pull actually from a lot of vendors that we source from as well. And West Elm. West Elm will give you a little bit more of that mid-century and clean line aesthetic. So I would definitely check those sites out first and go into their showrooms if you have one in your area. When it comes to budgeting, determine first what your budget actually is of what you're wanting to invest in this project. I usually suggest when someone is on a tighter budget, don't blow your whole budget on one item. For example, in a living room, you might want to keep your sofa because that is a big budget item, and maybe add in a new coffee table, a new area rug, pillows, throws, some accessories to help soften the sofa. Especially if your sofa is a neutral color, you can definitely work around that and then see, are there any pieces that you can save from your current home and reuse them in your design. Remember, your home should feel like you. Modern organic is just the framework. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't, and create a space that feels like home. I'll see you on the next video.